no referrals or no referrals from businesses that look like you. So referrals are crucial. Like, they are super important in knowing how a company will treat you.
Yes.
So also though, if you ask for someone to, like, for referrals, like, to be able to reach out to other people using their services, and they send you to like multi-state organizations, or, you know, but you're like a small shop, then maybe that's not a good match, or vice versa. You know, like, you just have to kind of see who has the referrals, what they say, what types of businesses they are, to look for. So would you rather go with an ABA specific startup with no reviews, or an established business with reviews, but from other fields like home healthcare?
That's a difficult question to ask. I would have to interview them. I would just have to be able to see how they respond. And if like, because, you know, we've talked about this about hiring too, right? Should I hire an RBT, or should I hire just someone with no experience? And the vast majority of the time, I would pick someone with no experience, where they had a willingness to learn and they were genuine and honest, right? So if this person comes in and says, "Hey, I don't have any experience, but I do this thing, and I have done this thing. Let's work together," and they were able to give me a contract that was like, you know, beneficial to both of us, then yeah, sure, let's try it and see, right? But yeah, it may not be the right fit, but you would want to be able to eject, right? Without being stuck with some long-term, you know, you have to sign for a year. That's not cool.
Depending on the market, right? Depending on, you know, they may have contracts with no opting out, or you have to pay high fees if you opt out, things like that. So how long is too long to be locked into a contract? Do you always ask for opt-outs, or are you willing to commit to 1 year or more to save money?
I mean, I'm thinking about our ABA Business Leader membership. That is a year. It's a 12-month membership. I think that for something like building your business, like, we follow you through getting your in-network contracts, right? And so I think that has to take a year, right, to go through all of that. So I'm fine with selling that as a year, a 12-month membership, right? Like, and so we do not offer a 1-month membership. So there are certain things that you're probably going to have to pay for a year, right? Many of the subscriptions that we have, you know, for our websites and stuff like this, you can get maybe a monthly fee, but it's going to cost a lot more. So if I know I'm going to use it, I might as well get the year fee. I would say that some practice managements are probably going to be like this. So again, I wish that I could give you a better answer, but it's going to depend, right? And I think if they are going to lock you into a year, it's, what do I do if I don't like this? Do I get a refund, right? Like, you know, for practice management, especially if I'm paying $1,000 a month, or, you know, maybe even more, and I don't like the way this works, do I have to continue paying you and then also have to pay somebody else? But then you also think about, like, and I know that this isn't really a contractor or anything, but a lease on a building. I mean, you're stuck, right? Like, you're probably going to have to sign a 2-year lease.
Well, I think for businesses, the minimum is like 3. And even still, sometimes it's hard to get a 3-year lease. And at least that's how it was in Northern Virginia. And
then, you know, with attorneys, a lot of them require a retainer, right? And so that's just the way it is. So, and then, HIPAA consultants, I mean, a lot of them do require a year kind of contract that you can go, but some do month to month. So I guess, again, it's going to depend on how much value they have. But if they do come with high, really good ratings, you've heard from others that this is really good in the ABA space, then I'm not opposed to signing a year or 2 contract, right?
I feel like it's definitely worth asking, like, what if I'm not happy with this? I mean, some things are just like the business, the members, the business leaders membership. But then, like, I'm also thinking things like marketing, or things like, I can't think of it, but like, if you need more than a month to really to get anywhere, right? And so you might, the person contracting with you. I know we've done this with some people that we've worked for, with contractors that we brought in to help 3 Pi Squared too. It's like, okay, we need like some kind of time commitment to know that we can work with each other to work through the issues. And we also need to know that if this isn't working for either, then we do have an exit plan.